Hi, I'm Nandini Nayar, the author of over 50 books for children of all ages, and this is a world of my books and stories. Now, a lot of parents want to know how they can raise their children to be readers. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about a few simple things that parents can do to help raise their children to be readers. Now, the first thing that you can do is to fill your house with books. So when you have books lying around the house, your child is bound to pick up a book, and that is just the beginning to turning him or her into a reader. Okay. Now the second thing that you should do is to try and observe what topics your child is interested in. So if you have a child who enjoys looking at books about automobiles or about machines or even about animals, make sure that several of the books in your house are on this topic, because there is nothing that can get a child interested in reading than a book that is close to his heart or a topic that interests him. The third is that in addition to these books on the topics that interest your child, make sure that you have books on a few other topics, because this is how your child's interest in different kinds of topics and different kinds of books is going to grow. And the fourth is something that I have found, it sounds very silly, but it is a very practical suggestion. Don't lock your children's books away. A lot of parents believe that because books are expensive and because rough handling can actually tear them and batter them, they should be kept somewhere safe. Yes, they should, but they are the safest in your child's hands. Locking them is going to keep them out of reach of your children. And remember, the idea is that your child should reach for a book when he is bored. Your child should immerse himself in books. And if every time he has to ask you for permission to open the cupboard and get the books out, this is not going to happen. So please don't lock your books away, and that brings me to the idea number 5, that do pay a little attention and put in a little thought when you're organizing the books into the shelves. Don't put your children's books in a closed shelf. Or even if you have to, make sure that it's a cupboard that they can open. Of course, open shelves are the best, but even if you do have only a closed cupboard, make sure that it's something that they can open easily, and make sure that the books are kept at a level where they're easily accessible for your child. So, keeping your children's books on the topmost shelf is not a good idea. It could result in some kind of an accident if your child climbs up the cupboard to get these. Again, for this reason, I would also suggest that you avoid buying big books or books which have, a hard cover. Yes, hardcover books do last longer, but if they are very heavy and if they require a lot of effort on the part of the child, then a child is not going to reach for that particular book. So it's okay to invest in paperback books, and it's fine if they get a little battered, because remember, this is simply proof that your child loves reading. Okay. And the 7th and final point is carry books wherever you go. So when your child is small, you will find that a favorite book, carried when you have to wait at a doctor's or when you are traveling on a really long journey, it's a great way to comfort a fretful or a sleepy or a tired child. And once you start your child on this habit, you'll find that soon, no matter where you go, your child is going to come with his own little bag of books to keep him company on whatever new adventure you are embarking on. Okay, so these are very simple things that you as a parent can do to make sure that your child is surrounded by books, and this will help ensure that your child does grow to love books and reading. So do let me know if you have tried any of these things, and if there's any other idea that you would like to share with me, do leave a comment in the comment section, or you can connect with me on my Facebook author page or on Instagram. I'd love to hear from you if you have any other questions or anything else that you would like me to do a video on. So till the next time, fill your house with books, surround your child with books, and make sure that you raise a reader for life. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching.